What's shaking, guys? MagicActivatr here, coach of the Memphis Drizzlies, bringing you guys our Week 7 GBA D-League match. This week we're up against Aberforth, coach of the Newcastle Umbreons. Link to his channel will be in the description below, but this week is actually probably one of the most crucial weeks that we're going to have in terms of having a chance of making it into the playoffs, because we are actually currently tied with Abe right now. So I'm going to hit accept on this battle and see if we can get into this. And there's no telling how this will go. We may have some lag issues and stuff because we're having to play on Showdown due to some scheduling conflicts and whatnot. But we are here, and he brought a team. He actually brought a very surprising team. I'm actually kind of surprised here. He brought B-Drill, Mega B-Drill. He brought Imbor. I did not expect either of those two. That's interesting. I don't even have to write down Mons this time around because I can actually see it on the screen, which is nice. Alright, so okay, this is interesting. Seeing that he didn't bring the... I think since he didn't bring the Superior, I kind of just want to lead with Melodic, honestly. Alright, I think I'm just going to lead with the Melodic. I don't think that's a terrible lead. If he leads, depending on what he leads with, we'll be able to see. So he leads with the Mamoswine, which is kind of what I was hoping for. This is pretty decent. Now here we don't know exactly what this Mamoswine... I'm going to assume that he probably wants to try and get up Stealth Rocks, if I had to guess. And I would guess since he leads with it, there's a good chance of it being Focus Sashed as well. But let me pull up a physical attacking Mamoswine here against Melodic, because I think right here we mostly scare this thing out. Let's see. I think we mostly scare this thing out here. So Scald is doing a ton of damage to Mamoswine. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn one, I'm going to click Scald. He Toxics me, which is a little bit annoying to some extent, because that does wear us down a little bit more so than just having regular poison. So we're going to have to play around that a little bit. But it does boost our defense with the Marvel Scale, which is kind of nice. Now, I don't know what he would want to do here. He could just, you know, obviously switch something in. Since he doesn't have Primarina, that's actually another big thing that I'm not going to have to play around. Also, the Miltank. This team completely surprises me. This team has completely surprised me. I almost want to just click Dragon Tail. I know that might be a little bit messed up to click that right out of the gate here, but it would give us a chance to see what he wants to bring in. If he wants to set up the Stealth Rocks, he does. He's just going to let Mamoswine go down immediately. Okay, so I'm kind of okay with that. We also just flashed our Dragon Tail. So he now knows that we are Dragon Tail. So if he wants to try and set up Calm Minds with that Jirachi, he's going to maybe be a little bit more hesitant to do so. At least that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that that's going to keep him from just setting up Calm Minds. So this is interesting. So we got rid of the Mamoswine right out of the gate, which is really, really good for us. I'm actually really surprised by that Imbor. And he's going to go into the Rotom. So I'm not too surprised by this. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go ahead and switch into Glitch. Glitch is like my hardcore check for the Fion. Or the Fion. I said Fion because it's a Rotom. I said Fion because it's a Rotom named Phone. Wow. Okay, so that's all kinds of over the place. So now we have, the cool thing here is now we are now Quick Feet boosted. We're Assault Vest with Quick Feet. And at this point, let's see. So, let's see. Inu, Rotom. I just want to see here. So he predicted me to switch. I'm assuming probably into Boomy, which would have made a lot of sense. I want to see exactly what, how much Jolteon is doing with various moves here. The good news here is Shadow Ball at most does 30%, it looks like. And here, honestly, I'm pretty safe to click HP Psychic. I'm actually incredibly safe to click HP Psychic, because I doubt he'll switch in Jirachi, expecting a potential Shadow Ball. So I'm going to click HP Psychic here. And he is going to go into the Donkey. This is his... this is the Komodo. So we've already got a decent amount of damage on Komodo, which is lovely. This is really lovely. So we got him down to a decent percentage here. And I think really what I do in this situation is I just Volt Switch out. We got rid of his ground immune right out of the gate, which is really, really good. I didn't bring Shadow Ball on Jolteon this week just for this thing, because I knew that it would probably be a switch in predicting Shadow Ball with Bulletproof and all that good stuff. So that was good. That was a good call on my part, I think. And I don't know exactly what this thing wants to do, but I think regardless, I Volt Switch out. It's not gonna do a whole lot, but it's gonna get me some chip in. And that's going to put it down to a range where it looks like we might be able to take him out with another Hidden Power soon. So I'm honestly thinking here might be the most ideal time to go into Summer Breeze, because that Komodo is most likely going to be physical attacker. Looking at this team. Looking at this team, I feel like Komodo is most likely a physical attacker. Or a special attacker. Wow, I can't even talk. It is it is kind of late here. Let me go ahead. I think I'm going to switch into Summer Breeze. It's especially defensive. I mean, I could go into Milotic. Milotic might be the safe play. I'm mostly just afraid of him potentially like setting up. I may regret this. I'm going to go into Summer Breeze here. He goes for a Clanging Scales. He gets a crit. That does a decent amount of damage. I'm actually not a fan of how much damage that did. But the good news is that I can come in and kind of revenge kill him at this point. Did 62%. That was a crit though. Thing is, you outspeed me most likely. I'm sure you've got some investment in speed. The downside here is that Glitch is really my big answer for I'm gonna Synthesis. Alright, so I had to drop Summer Breeze there. I didn't like it. I honestly was not a fan of doing that, but I think under the circumstances it was the best move I could go for. So here I should be safe no matter what to go into Paper Cut. Honestly. Yeah, I think no matter what, I can go into Paper Cut here, and I'm pretty safe. Because even if he is scarfed by some chance, I don't know. That might have been Specs damage. How much does a crit do on Venusaur? I didn't even have Venusaur pulled up. Although that might have been good to know. Wait. That's the wrong set completely, but that's weird. According to that, it should have done a lot more actually. So here I'm free to just click Psycho Cut. He switches into phone. We're gonna get a solid amount of damage there with that Psycho Cut, and I should be able to just click it again. Who's gonna go into Jirachi though? I do expect that much. All right, so Jirachi is leftovers. Jirachi is leftovers. So that's good to know. So I think now what I do is I just go into my Melodic. He wishes. Okay. I'm gonna click Scald here. He goes Psychic. Psychic does not do a whole lot. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna recover this turn. Now he's gonna try and stall me, it looks like. I'm gonna Dragon Tail. He Calm Minds. All right. So we actually clicked that at the right time. He gets into the Komodo, which is not the best thing in the world, but I think we can deal with it. Okay, I need to slow down a little bit. I'm starting to get a little bit hasty. So he has Calm Mind, Wish, Psychic. Needs lefties on. So I certainly don't want Melodic going down right now. So I'm kind of thinking what I want to do here is this might be my chance. I'm gonna go into Jolteon. Okay, I go into Jolteon, he goes into the Jirachi. Okay, well I'm gonna Volt Switch. Then 100% just Volt Switch. I really don't want Melodic to go down too soon. I'm just a little bit nervous about clicking. You know what? I'm going to go into Melodic here. He wishes. This may be risky. I'm going to click Mirror Coat. Oh, okay. He switched into the Rotom, so he's trying to keep these guys alive, which is not the best thing in the world. Okay, I gotta go back into. Okay, so he's just trying to keep his team healthy at this point, which makes sense. So I'm gonna Volt Switch here, and I think this time. I think there's a good chance he's going to Wish. I think I'm going to go into Boomy. I think this is the time that I need to try and set up with Boomy. He goes for a Psychic. That does a solid amount of damage. Now, my hope here is that he is expecting me to set up, or is that he thinks I'm going to outspeed him. That's what I have to go for. All right, so we get the rock polish up. And I think I just have to break out the Supersonic Sky Strike, like, right now. I think we have to Sky Strike right now. If he goes into Rachi... I'm trying to think this through. If he goes into Rachi, we'll get at least some chip damage off, and we'll outspeed the next turn and be able to Earthquake. But this might be the opportunity we need. Because unless like he can get a Tailwind up, unless he can successfully get a Tailwind up, which I don't think he'll be able to do at this point. But we are banking on that picking up the KO. It doesn't do enough. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's a problem. I gotta fly. I've gotta hope that that's gonna be enough to take him out. All right, he goes into Rachi. And I would Earthquake here, but I think he's just gonna switch. Yeah, he switches back into Rotom. Alright, I only have one more turn. I'm gonna set Stealth Rocks. He played around that the right way though, for sure. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now. This is a tough spot. This is actually a really tough spot. Alright, I'm gonna go into Glitch. And at this point, a Volt Switch should be enough to take this thing out. Okay. So we get rid of that. I don't remember what the Jirachi's health is on. He's 38%. It tells me. Yo, sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, so what I need to do now is I need to see, because we still have a chance to clean this matchup. This is why I don't like playing Showdown. I get so hasty in my moves. Okay. Because I think Kartana has a really good chance to clean things up a bit here. Ooh, Sacred Sword is a roll. Sacred Sword is a roll on the Jirachi. If that's what he brings in. I'm gonna go into Paper Cut. I may be taking a real chance here, a real risk, but so long as that Jirachi sits here and keeps things alive, it puts me in a really tough spot. So Emboar and Beedrill have yet to come in. Alright, he comes straight into the Emboar. Psycho Cut does 85 to 100% if it's not fully invested. in defense, which I feel like there's a really good chance that it could be. For that reason, I'm gonna switch into Iroh. I'm switching into Iroh. I'm gonna take the damage there. And I'm gonna Morning Sun. Bulk up. That's a problem. I'll Toxic him though. Because now I can start to whittle him down a little bit. Oh, he's Rest. Oh, that's a problem. That is a real problem. I hate to have to do this. But I don't have much choice now. I'm going to go into Melodic. I got to go into Melodic, I think. He Sleep Talks, he gets a bulk up. Now, if he's defensively invested, then this Skull might be what I need to take him out. He gets a Fire Punch off. We live that. With leftovers, do we... Okay. If I had known for sure, I would live a hit. I was afraid he might roll like Wild Charge or something. But if he had Rest, Bulk Up, Fire Punch, Sleep Talk. Oh, he didn't have... If I had taken like 2 seconds to think about that... If I had taken 2 seconds to think about that move. Like I said, I really don't like playing on Showdown because I feel like I rush my decisions. But if we Scald here, this is going to be his best chance to bring in Jirachi and Wish. Probably, if he wants to preserve this thing. He's taking his time with this. Oh man, this has got me some kind of nervous. Because Kartana has the potential to finish this match out. He goes into this instead. All right, I think I go into Glitch. I think I click HP Psychic. I know it's not going to KO, but at this point I'm having to sack things that I don't want to sack. He autotomizes. We still outspeed because of the quick feet. Yo, I actually forgot about the quick feet there. I forgot about the quick feet there. I forgot about it. He just said, oh, quick feet. I had forgot about the quick feet. That's exactly why I ran it, and I completely forgot about it. Wow. Okay, well, this is actually... So this is actually really, really good for us. He's going to bring in Jirachi here. So at this point, I'm going to go down to the burn, and I can't switch back in. I just have to click Thunderbolt. It's enough to take out the Jirachi. I think that's going to be enough for us to win this. I think that's going to be enough for us to win this. I'm going to go into Paper Cut. I think Paper Cut can clean up the rest of his team. All right. We're going to click Psycho Cut. That's going to take out the Infernape, and if it can take out this Beedrill, if we can one-shot this Beedrill here, then I think we got it. Abe's saying GG right now, so it looks like that's gonna end it. Yo, there we go, picking up the 2-0 against Aberforth. This was actually a huge win because this gives us a really good chance of making it into the playoffs, or at least a lot better of a chance. Man, that was an intense battle. I'm going to go ahead and save the replay of that. GG to Aberforth. That one actually had me on my toes. Quick Feet Jolteon with the Assault Vest coming through. Man, this was a huge win for us. It really was, and the fact that we were able to pick up a 2-0 is really, really nice. So, like I said, GG to Aberforth. If you enjoyed this battle, be sure to hit that like button down below, as always. I'm getting all excited and antsy and stuff, but thank you guys so much for your support. Thanks for checking out the video, and like I said, be sure to go check out Abe's channel. Link is in the description, but we'll see you guys next week for our Week 8 match, which I believe is against the man, the myth, the legend himself, 6-foot Hacks, aka Leo. So that should be really exciting. Anyway, guys, hope you have a wonderful day. Stay cool, and we will catch you guys later.